Peace, I'm Latasha Muhammad, your Georgia Realtor, and in this video I'm talking
to sellers.
When you have a consultation with your agent, you feel like it should be listed for a certain amount for your reasons, and your agent may feel that it's better to list it for a different price. Generally, that price is lower than what you expected. There are risks involved when you overprice a property and put it on the market. It turns buyers away because the house could be in, if it was priced right, it could be in their price range. But because it isn't priced correctly, it's out of their price range. So then they pass it up. Another bad thing about overpricing a property is that it's going to sit on the market longer. It's going to sit on the market longer. And if you're trying to get this thing sold, you're trying to get it sold and move on with your life, it's imperative that it's priced properly. So it's going to sit on the market longer. And then that's another thing. If you're trying to sell it and buyers are like, why has this been sitting on the market for 90 days? Like, why has this been sitting on the market? I was out looking with properties with my client yesterday. This particular home had been on the market since November 19th of 2024. Something's wrong. Something's not right. Another thing, when that property is overpriced, it doesn't show up in the search. When buyers, you can put in certain figures for numbers like a price range. Your property, if it's overpriced, is not going to show up in their price range. It's not going to show up. Overpricing your property, if you're trying to get it sold, is not the way to go. And I would listen to my agent because they know the market, they have the comps, and they know the risks of overpricing a property. Also, another thing is when you put a house on the market, right, and it's overpriced and there's been no movement in 30 days, then what happens is the agent is going to suggest that you drop the price. That's another not good thing in real estate. When you have a property on the market and you keep dropping the price, price improvement, a decrease in price, and you keep dropping the price and dropping the price and dropping the price, that doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Sellers, when the house goes on the market, trust your agent. Trust your agent. They know best. Okay? And they're going to get the most for you. They will. But sometimes the price that the seller wants, the price is beyond what the property is worth. And another thing is if it's overpriced and a buyer is like, okay, let's go. When the appraisal time comes and the house does not appraise, that's not good for the buyer. So at that time, seller, you will need to be flexible. You will need to decide if you're going to drop the price or, the buyer has options. They can come up with the difference, which, I don't think a buyer should have to do unless they can afford it, or give them back their earnest money and they can move on to another property. But do you see there's like a lot of things that's not good for a property that you're trying to sell when it's overpriced? Price the property right the first time. When a property is priced correctly the first time, it could be under contract and you guys could be done with the whole deal in 30 days or less when it's priced right. Sellers, listen to your agent, okay? Have a good day. I'm Latasha Muhammad. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, my information is in the captions.